See, I've always known myself to be different when it came to just living a normal life. I've always thought that this reality was very backwards, and I've always been hyper conscious and aware, even on the subconscious level, of how I'm feeling and why I feel the way I feel. Hey, my name is Jasmine. I also go by Jazz. I am the founder of Rebirth to Earth, where I am all about reclaiming, redeeming, and renewing yourself holistically. So here I will talk about health, I will talk about spirituality, I will talk about lifestyle, manifesting, the law of assumption, I will talk about motherhood, poetry, and everything in between. And I am primarily focused on mind, body, soul, and financials because it is the Holy Trinity 360. I'm all about 360 healing. So come on in. Welcome to those who are new. Welcome back to those who've been following me for a while now. I'm doing something different where I'm just going to continue to just put out content consistently. Just put it out. Just put it out because I don't want to hold back or be in fear of what it is that I truly want because I want it. So why can I have it? I feel like I'm getting over this hump of being afraid to receive finally that thing or those things or those experiences or whatever it is that I want. I find myself in a past self for me being fearful of receiving that finally, but all of that's out the window. But as I was saying, I always found it very different here. I I guess I'm on the spectrum. I don't care too much for titles, but just to give you a better understanding of where I came from and how things are being viewed or seen through my lens, I have been titled dyslexic. I have been someone who has dealt with ADD or all these other things, which in hindsight could be utilized as a superpower depending. And then also our eternal imbalances. Like you essentially are going to respond outwardly based on what is the input that you're putting inside your body. And I am going through a change right now. I have been previously plant based. Um some years ago before I got pregnant with my daughter, I decided to go on this massive cleanse. I had a parasite cleanse. I was restoring my body from the inside out. And honestly, I was feeling real great. I was going through a change that I have never gone through to that degree before. I'm 6'1", so I was like 140 pounds. I was very much more slimmer. I can tell that I am a bit more inflamed right now because of the diet that I was intaking prior to eating meat, dairy, processed food, processed sugar, all that other stuff that is just not giving me life. It's allowing my body to rot from the inside out, and enough is enough. So, starting Monday, which will be April 6th, I will be going completely plant based raw. And I'm going to be doing it in a strategic way because I know I need to balance myself first. So I will focus on things throughout the weeks and the days, like juicing, certain instances, intermittent fasting, fasting completely. I feel like the first 3 days I will probably start with just like a juice or water fast just to get my body like to release and get ready to expel a lot of waste before I start implementing healthier foods in me and do a lot of herbal teas. This is going to be very intuitive based. I am following some guidelines from Yaki Awakened. He was somebody that actually helped me from the beginning, that actually made sense to me to actually implement certain things and pay attention. And he educates as he is sharing, which I've never experienced before. So shout out to Yaki Awaken. I love you. I appreciate you, brother. You are protected. Um, and then there's a sister called Danielle Henry. She is somebody, I just bought her cookbook, so I'm waiting for that to come in. I'm going to incorporate a lot of things that she utilizes. And it's based off of spirit. Spirit guides me to who I need to be guided to, so they can reflect in me, remind me of where I'm at, where I want to be, and where I need to go, what I need to do. So she is another one. She shared her story of giving birth and how she didn't have any overt symptoms like normal. Like we think it's normal to be nauseous, to be sick, to be throwing up, to have these cravings, to be in pain throughout pregnancy. But in actuality, we normalize dis-ease. We normalize the acceptance of, oh, I can't fix myself. Oh, I can't take control of my health. I can't do these things that matter and makes the most sense for me because I am a victim to my circumstance, or I'm a victim to my flesh. I'm a victim to my ability not to be disciplined. And I'm not none of that shit. Like, we aren't none of that shit. Like, you are literally able to do whatever you believe you can do. So if you believe you can't do it, then you won't do it. And something I've been noticing again, and what threw me off that path, was I tried to condense myself. I tried to be more relatable in the normalcy of life instead of still staying on my path and doing the things that feel like it's elevating me through and through. Like, I started eating all this stuff because I was just like, man, I was going through a lot. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I keep going back. So that means that I need to be doing this. I need to just eat what I want to eat. But no, because even deep down, when I eat what I want to eat, there's guilt, there's shame. I'm not proud of what I'm doing. I'm only doing it because I am silencing that voice that says, do what I want you to do right now. Because if you don't, I'm not going to get it. That ego, the parasites, like, just that lower vibrating frequency that keeps me stuck in this state of being that is not conducive. Like, I've been prepping to be plant-based again and raw for the past few weeks, actually for the past few months, honestly, because I've been saying that I feel called to go plant-based again, and this time ain't no turning back. Because what I feel when I'm eating for life, and when I'm eating for intention and to actually bring my body in homeostasis, I feel better. I'm not guilty about what I'm consuming. I'm more creative because now I want to explore the broad range of things that I don't do because I held myself back with everything that I'm doing from life that I was told to do. Eating all this rubbish, cereal, oatmeal, rice, chicken, collard greens, neck bones, mac and cheese, French toast, pancakes, eggs, sausage, biscuits, um, all of that. Pizza, pastas, Alfredo, Thanksgiving food, Christmas food, all the same shit that's making me full of shit. I'm just so tired of it. I'm tired of it. It's the same old shit. You doing the same old shit. Wings. You got places called gut busters. Like, why in my right mind would I want to go somewhere that's titled gut busters to bust my gut wide open? Why do I want to why do I want to feel this way? Every time I eat these foods, I've always never felt good afterwards. It was a quick dopamine hit that wears off immediately after you take that first damn bite, and now shame and guilt is coming in. And now I just feel horrible. I just feel horrible inside and out because now my skin, I'm getting acne bumps is just coming up because now my skin is taking a poop. because it's trying to get rid of the toxins that I just continuously put in my body. I'm inflamed or bloated because I'm eating stuff that is harder to break down and it's just sitting on my intestines. And now I'm just feeling all laggy. I'm waking up tired. I'm having headaches, and not just any headaches, headaches that are lasting for days. Like, I'm feeling these instant symptoms of dis-ease that over time I'm thinking about death, because I mean I'm swallowing death, and clearly I don't care about myself enough to elongate life. So I'm getting closer to dying because of the things that I am intaking is bringing me closer to that, because I can feel the dis-ease in my body. I can feel it breaking down and things are not feeling the same because I am ingesting things that are not elevating me, that are not bringing me to the next phase of my reality, that is just uplifting me. When I go plant based, when I really go raw and really just tune in, I don't even need to sleep that much. Because when you sleep, that's what they call it. Have you restoration? Your body is restoring itself in your sleep. But when you put in things in your body that you don't have to always rest from, you don't have to sleep that much. And I've noticed that, man, I was up and going after just 4 hours of sleep. I'm good. But now, like, when I'm eating this type of things, like, I have to rest a lot. I have to take naps and stuff. Some I bypass the naps because I got other shit I gotta tend to that I don't have the energy to do it. So I'm doing it half ass because I'm really tired and I really should be taking a nap, but I gotta do shit. I don't want to do that no more. And this is just my truth. This is my truth. I don't know how deep everybody else goes within their own thought processes and how they actually feel, but I know immediately when something feels off for me. And I keep tabs and notes of things because that's what signifies me to make a change in my reality. If this same thing keeps popping up and I'm not doing anything but pleading insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, I don't like that. So naturally, I get into solutions. But I lag a bit because, it's not a lot of people around me living that way. Like, when I say really plant based and raw, I mean, like, for real, I don't want to eat rice. I don't really want to eat cooked foods. I want to dehydrate things. I only want to get a few grains. Like, um, what are some grains that I actually want? Because I'm still remembering and learning certain things, but I definitely want quinoa. But what's it called? It said quinoa is actually, I think it's a fruit. Like lentils, seeds and nuts, certain seeds and certain nuts. Definitely pumpkin seeds. I love walnuts. I love pecans. I can actually grind them up raw and make them into, like, I don't even want to say a meat substitute because I don't want to eat meat. Like, I am tired of meat. I am tired of this. I'm tired of sugar, processed sugar, because I love me fruit. I am tired of the starches, the heavy starches. I am tired of the dairy, milk, cheese, all of that. Like, I can feel the mucus in my throat. Like, I want to be light and I want to keep my weight where it should be, not what somebody is saying because, oh, you look unhealthy. No, my nigga, I am healthy. We're just in a society that feels like you have to always be plump and, like, you know, like, I need to add this and that. No, like, I know what feels healthy in me because I know how the inside of me feels whenever I'm a certain weight. But I am here because, honestly, I'm gonna look back on this video in a minute and be like, damn, I can see how so much has changed. Like, I'm looking at myself now, like, I am probably 170 now, somewhere in between 160 and 170 from the last time I weighed myself. Um, my skin, I have been breaking out a bit lately. I just cut all my hair off, so I'm growing it all the way out again. I wanted a rebirth. I can tell, like, I'm a little inflamed. Like, I'm a little puffy. I'm puffy. I can feel it in my neck. I can feel it in just parts of my body, and just, but I'm not like I love myself, but I know I can love myself more. I'm not attacking myself. I recognize what I have been doing and what I have been consuming. And that's what signified me to want to change. But I want this change to last. I also want some more children. But I'm not having more children until my body is optimal, because I don't want to be sick when I'm pregnant. I don't want to succumb to, oh, I have to be nauseous. I have to throw up. I have to feel this way. And that also goes into who I mate with too. Because now, like, honestly, I don't want to be with somebody who eats meat, who eats all this stuff. Because what you're pouring into yourself, you're going to be pouring into me, by way of DNA, especially if we're sharing DNA, if we have babies together. And we know the man make the placenta. So I don't want to mate with somebody who is not on the same frequency. So that's why I'm doing the work now, to get myself to where I want to be, so I can live the life that I choose to live, that I feel to live, that is abundant, you know, where it's easier for me to just release and let things go, whether that's from my asshole, from my urethra to pee, like from my eyes to cry, from my mouth to express whatever it is that's in me. Like all of this is not just a physical experience or transformation for me. This is a mental, this is an emotional, this is a spiritual experience. This is holistic. I'm all about the holistic being of it all. And I can't neglect the all that is involved with all of this. So as I am going on this physical journey of doing things differently internally, I'm also going on an emotional journey, a mental journey, a spiritual journey with myself. I am literally, quite literally, rebirthing me. I'm reclaiming my body, my vessel, my mind, my soul. I'm redeeming myself for myself, to prove to myself that I am safe within myself. I'm renewing everything from the inside out, so that I can be exactly who I desire to be, who I know me to be, at the core, at the center, my soul, tapping into that. Like, I'm doing this for me, but I'm also doing this for the next generation, for my daughter, so she don't have to feel how I felt all those 32 years of my existence, not knowing what I needed to know, so that I can be healthy, so that I can see clearly. So I'm not so convoluted and packed with so much gunk and waste, so that I can attract more people on that wavelength, who are disciplined, who choosing to do better for themselves because they know that they can. Because if you have an idea that God placed on your mind, on your heart, on your soul, it's already here. It's already here. There's nothing on you that's not already in you. You feel me? Don't let that go over your head. There's nothing that is going to be on you that's not already in you. As within, without. Go within, you never go without. Like, this is just so powerful for me right now. And I am ready. And I am sharing the journey. And I'm tapping in more and giving y'all the realness, the rawness, authentically, transparently, as things happen. And I'm ready, because a year from now, even less than that, everything is going to be different. I'm not finna be working a 9 to 5 job anymore. Finna be traveling the world. Finna have a house. All my debt paid off. Anything that I owe, I don't owe shit. Right now, I'm feeling like that right now. Like, I don't owe shit. Everything paid off. Everything good. Everything good. And as I come deeper into myself, my new self, by rebirthing, REBEARTH, I am better. I am more gracious. I am more divine. I am more aligned. I already feel my skin cleared up all over my body. I feel my womb healing. No more fibroids. And I don't have, like, let me not say fibroids. When I was pregnant prior to, I'm not going to go deep into that right now. We've had that for another conversation, but I was told that I had like a 1 point something centimeter of a fibroid. Um, and I don't want that. I haven't checked since then. It's been like a year or so. So I don't know how it is now, but I do feel like discomfort in my pelvic area, in my womb area. So I know I need to work on things, and I am accepting of that. I am willing to do the work because I know if I change my inner environment, healing is just bound to happen. I just got to keep doing it, and I just got to keep going. And I just got to love myself through the process. So, this is me speaking to me, but also speaking to you because you are me. You're another version of self on another timeline, working on things with yourself. And I am just mirroring and reflecting you. So if you hear not by coincidence, but by faith. You are here by way of your spirit guiding you exactly to where you need to be, as it always does, subconsciously or consciously. But I ain't making the subconscious a conscious reality for me. I'm aware of what's going on. Mind, body, soul, financially. Let's add that in there because we live in a material world and you can have whatever you want. I don't need that much, honestly. I'm real simple. I don't like to consume more than I create, but I do want to live the life that I want to live, which is very sustainable and very free, where I can move however I choose to move and build things that I want to build. So, with that being said, peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to earth. Let's plant it moving forward because this is the planet that we live on. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.